Yeah. And that's the way it should be, Running Paw. That's the way it should be. Oh, lordy. And this conversation is making me think of the weird skills that Crafty has. Like, for someone who has never and will never go hunting herself, I do know how to dress wild game. Strange things I have learned in my life. Okay. Up, down, left, down. Nope. Dang it. Down, 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 up. Down, up, up, up. There. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, so we need a cooling spray. This is an easy one. I'll have to remember 3. One more. No! It went too fast. Yeah, Scrub Lord, no. Like I said, we're not going to go into the details. We're not going to go into the details of dressing wild game. I was intentionally being vague about details because I know it squicks some people. Although I am not a vegetarian, I do respect those that are. And a lot of people don't want to know where their food comes from. You really don't. Yeah, exactly. It is not for the squeamish. Alright, so we need everything. Alright, so we gotta go make 3 potions. I can do this. I can do this. To making all the potions. Yeah, same here. Same here, cat lover Jerry Garcia. Like, back when I was working conventions, I had a very, very good friend that was a strict vegan. Like, didn't wear leather or wool or anything like that, kind of strict vegan. And he was actually really cool. Because he's like, oh, I'm vegan. Oh, okay. And that's it. That's it. Like, never tried to shove his viewpoint down well, he didn't try to shove that viewpoint down other people's throats. He definitely tried to share some of his other opinions and convert you to his way of thinking. But never about being a vegan. Never about being a vegan. Other things, well, that's a different subject. He had some very interesting political views that he would talk about ad nauseum. But not about veganism. What? He did have the best bumper sticker. But do not talk to him about socialism. Because you would be there for 4 hours. He would straight up be there for 4 or more hours. And it wasn't like he was trying to convert you. It's just he talked about it. And talked about it. And talked about it. Oh, I know they do. I know they do, Zoray. Which is, I mean, whatever. It's your own viewpoint. And if you think that a lot of and this is just from what I have observed, a lot of the arguments that vegans or vegetarians will give you is that they do it for anti-cruelty to animals. But they don't exactly live by those sentiments. Because I cannot tell you how many vegetarians or vegans I have met in my life where they're very, very anti-eating food and they're standing there in a pair of new leather loafers and wearing a wool sweater. It's like, okay, so you're being selective on what you think is animal cruelty. And anyone who thinks shearing a sheep is cruelty obviously doesn't understand what a sheep is. And welcome on in, Shinobi. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh no, I believe it. I believe it, Running Paw. I mean, if I lived in northern Wisconsin, Michigan, Maine, anything like that, we definitely have more wild game on our menu. But in northern Illinois, wild game really isn't a thing here. I wish it was. I wish it was, but that is not how it is here. Let me catch up on chat. Person. Thing I know. Yeah, and same here, Amaryllis. Most of the vegans that I am friends with don't push it on other people. And I respect their wishes. Like, if I know I'm going out to dinner with them, I won't order steak or anything like that. I'll order, like, fish or a salad or something just to be respectful. But I'm not one of those people that's gonna be mean about it. Yeah, I'm with you there, Scrub Lord. It is. Obligate carnivore. Yep, that's me too. That's me too, Zoray. Plants are living things too. Yeah, he might have been. He might have been cat lover. I think he was just very opinionated. Never asked people the second. Yep, yep. Oh, and that's a subject I won't get into, Camper. That is a subject I won't get into because I have unfortunately unpopular opinions about that whole subject. Because I live by the tenement of, again, as long as everyone is cool, no basic human rights are being violated, and everyone treats everyone else fairly, do whatever you want. Believe whatever you want as long as no human rights are being violated. Alright, we found the crystal, so I'm just gonna fish today since we lost half the day anyway. Oh, I know. I know. And I could too, Zoray, but I'm not gonna do it here on stream. Because that's a very controversial subject. I mean, I've had people get up in arms about me when I say we don't put up a Christmas tree in this house. Oh, why don't you put up a Christmas tree? It's part of the season. One, we have a cat. Like, do you need more of a reason than that? We have a cat. I'm not putting up a Christmas tree when I have a cat that climbs. We're getting close. We've got the double pluses, so we are making progress on this. Yeah. I mean, we have one. We do have a Christmas tree. But ever since we got Yuki and we learned that she's a climber, it's like, why bother? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Sorry, Zero Wolf just said something that made me remember the rudest customer I ever had. Or not customer, rather, would have been patient, because that was when I was working front desk at a medical office. The rudest person ever that read me the riot act that I said Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas. They read me the absolute riot act that on Christmas Eve, because we did work Christmas Eve. They read me the riot act because I said Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas. And I had to very kindly explain to them that I could not tell by looking at them if they celebrated Christmas or not. So to prevent offending them, I went with Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas because I don't want to say Merry Christmas to someone who is Jewish. And Zero just asked how they respond to that. They actually got more angry with me, saying that they didn't care. The only appropriate thing to say on Christmas Eve was Merry Christmas, because that is what you should be telling everyone on the day before Jesus' birth. I did not continue talking. I just stared at the person until they left. I just stared at the person until they left. Like, okay, obviously I can't reason with you. The other thing that I really wanted to tell that person was the fact that, I'm required actually to say happy holidays. Because in our office, you could get, no joke, chat, you could get written up. You could get written up in my office for saying Merry Christmas. We were not allowed to say Merry Christmas because of exactly the reason I just said, is that some people might get offended by it if they are not Christian. So we actually weren't allowed to say Merry Christmas in our office. And they did write people up for it, too. Like, wow, you've got two sides of the coin here. Oh, it was very offensive on the patient's part. But that person was a known problem in the office where they were never happy. No matter what we did, that person was always angry. And I think it's because they figured out that whenever someone got really, really angry and quote-unquote wanted to talk to the manager, aka our clinic supervisor, if they got angry, we'd just throw a Panera gift card at them. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, because I would say almost every single time that person came into the office, they would end up leaving with a Panera gift card because they had something to complain about. There's always one in the world. And I'm rather young to be saying this, but I'm too old for that kind of crap. Like, I don't care what you celebrate. Just be safe and have fun. Come on. And fish. Lord, there's so many fish to catch still. I will be impressed. Oh, how so, M Camper? Is your Christmas tree, like, bolted to the floor? Yeah, I know, no, I know. But I wasn't gonna argue semantics with somebody. It's not worth it. When a person gets angry with you for saying Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas, it's already not worth my time. Yeah, ain't that the truth? No, ain't that the truth? Normally, their email and call Karen. The male version is known as Chad. You know what's funny? I think that's a regional thing, Melina. Because in our area, it's Karen and Kyle's. Not Karen and Chad, it's Karen and Kyle. Which makes me just feel sorry for anyone who has the name of Karen or Kyle. Or Chad, for that matter. That's why I always say that the person has the talk to the manager haircut. I know them as Kevin's, yeah. There's a whole bunch of regional names for them. It's funny, though, that Karen is kind of universal. Karen is kind of universal. I don't know why. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, Zero. Oh, I know stereotypes exist for a reason. Yeah. That is the best descriptor, cat lover. Yeah, and it is Running Paw. Yeah, pay attention to the time this time, Crafty. Okay, Crafty, come on. You're trying to stay up with chat and fish at the same time. So Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas covers all us all. Yeah. Well, like I said, Running Paw, this person got offended because I said Happy Holidays. So when you're already getting mad at me for saying Happy Holidays, you're done. I don't have a chance at that point. Yeah, exactly, Bunny Fist. Yep. I'm skimming chat right now. Pulled to the ground this year, but some years we have the special thing around it that makes it next to impossible to move unless you decide to move a few tons of weights off first. Nice! Nice, Camper. See, I'm not worried about, if we set up the Christmas tree, I'm not worried about Yuki knocking it over. I'm more concerned about her strangling herself on something. Or eating Christmas lights, or trying to eat part of an ornament, because she would. I mean, I grew up in a house that did not put tinsel on the Christmas tree because of cats. And the dog, actually, because one of our dogs decided he loved eating tinsel. Because he was a weirdo. The only year we actually had tinsel, quote-unquote, on the tree was when I cut up construction paper and made my own tinsel. And the dog still ate it, but at least it was just paper. But a lot of it just has to do with, I'm not worried about Yuki knocking over the tree, because we definitely weigh it so she couldn't. I'd be more worried about her eating one of the ornament hooks, eating an ornament, trying to chew the lights off the tree, just chewing on the tree in general. Falling out of the tree, because she's fallen out of her cat tree before. Because Yuki. Okay, we're fine on time. So much fish! Yep. Not surprised, cat lover. Not surprised. We've been very lucky that Yuki doesn't really eat things that she shouldn't. Her biggest thing is that she eats a lot of floor candy. And it doesn't matter what the floor candy is. She seems to think that if it falls on the floor, it is her prerogative to eat it, no matter what it is. So there have definitely been some moments where I've, like, dropped a piece of garlic or onion on the floor and she's tried to eat it. And it's like, no, cat, you are not a dog. Do not eat that. And every once in a while, she'll crunch on something and Zero Wolf and I are like, we have no idea what she just ate. It was food of some sort. Because she has never been one to eat inanimate objects. The one thing I wish that she'd stop nomming on, though, is ladybugs. For some reason, she likes eating ladybugs and then always gets sick. And let me tell you, chat, it's not fun. It is not fun. When you hear that sound you never want to hear out of your cat, and you go over to see what it is, and there's a freaking ladybug, and it's like, cat, you did this to yourself. Do not eat ladybugs, please. Yeah, but there are certain things she can't eat, though, Ray. Like I said, she has tried to eat chopped onion and chopped garlic before, and it's like, those are big no-nos for kitty cats. I have to admit, though, the time that she ate corn was kind of amusing. Because I was, decobbing some fresh corn to make elote. I was making an elote salad. And I dropped some corn on the floor, and she, of course, zoomed in and ate it. And I'm like, you're not gonna like that. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you, but you're not gonna like it. She ate it, and then she just gave me this look of utter betrayal. Uh-oh. Crafty, stop talking. It's almost 2 a.m. You're probably not gonna make it to bed. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. I was right there. These ladybugs. Yeah, exactly, Running Paul. That's why I wish she'd stop eating them. That's why I wish she would stop eating them, but she does. Well, I put up the ornaments like a day or two before Christmas. Yeah, see, if we're going to put up a Christmas tree, we're going to decorate it early. Because I like to enjoy the decorations. Alright, let me catch up on chat here. Gift wrapped band. End of statement. Wow, fair, fair. Sounds like Batman's dog. He caught licking the carpet last night. Well, dogs will do that. Dogs will do that. Particularly small dogs, like I know Batman has. By hitting shopping when it's so packed. The grocery store at lay half the weight. Aww. Aww. That's sweet, Scrub Lord. That's sweet. That's super sweet. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky, cat lover. Otherwise, it's checking the litter box. The sound of peddling doom. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Zelray. Finish line. Want to get a small tabletop tree? You know, I should probably do that. Ooh, that's not good, Batman. You should train that out of her. That is not a good thing. I know some dogs do that, but that's generally not a good thing. Sorry, I'm thinking. I guess we'll just do fishing. I guess we'll just do fishing. We'll fish until we run out of bait, and then I will go make the rounds. I am so sick of fishing. But we're doing this for love, chat. We're doing this for love. We are doing this for love. Love. Ooh, love. Can't talk about marriage without making a Princess Bride joke. I do enjoy fishing, but this is another one of those crafty looking back on her playthrough. It would have been nice to do the fishing more spread out than trying to cram it into 2 days. And that's true. That is true, Amaryllis. WoW fishing is a lot easier now that they added the interact accessibility button. But I'm having to be careful with that because the places I've been fishing have enemies that swim into line and then I accidentally attack them when I'm trying to reel in my fishing. Oh yeah, exactly, Running Paw, exactly. The hernia surgery. Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen, Caliber Garcia. Thankfully, knock on wood, Yuki's never had to go in for surgery. Don't want to think about that. I haven't sold a 2-pound... Oh no, a 2-pound pack of hot dogs! Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it, Zelray. Oh, that poor kitty. That kitty probably had the worst stomachache after eating all of those hot dogs. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I figured Caliber Jerry Garcia. Yeah, thankfully Miss Yuki has never had to go in for surgery. She's had anesthesia and stuff like... Actually, no, she hasn't. Now that I think about it, Yuki has never had anesthesia. Not since we've had her. Obviously, she had to have anesthesia done for her spay. But that was before we adopted her, that she had her spay done. Because the one time we were gonna take her in, that she would have to have anesthesia for her dental. They canceled the dental cleaning because she had a heart murmur. But we've never had to deal with Yuki being anesthetized, which is good. I'd rather not do it if I don't have to. I mean, in my life, I've only been anesthetized 3 times that I can think of, which is good. And done. Sorry, I'm checking up on chat. Yeah, exactly, Zelray, exactly. My mom 1 year caught the female when she at Christmas, the piece of wrapping band. Oh no! For the cut piece with their hat. Oh my lord. That's crazy, Bunny Fist. That's crazy. You're lucky. You're lucky you caught that before it became a problem. Once. Yeah, I don't know if I was under anesthesia as a little kid. I know obviously when I had my wisdom teeth out and for my wrist fix, they put me in under anesthesia, but I do believe when I was a kid, they did have to give me anesthesia, light anesthesia, because I was so sick and dehydrated that I had to be hospitalized for IV fluids. And I refused to let them put the IV in, so they had to give me a little bit of a sedative to give me my IV. I don't know if that really counts as anesthesia. Yes, sedative. But my favorite bread, Batman, would probably be baked potato bread. It is a bread that I do not make or get often, but it is delicious. Baked potato bread is absolutely delicious, but it is not something that I make or have had often. love baguettes. Yeah, baguettes are okay. Baguettes are okay, but you gotta put something on the baguette to make it more interesting. Because a baguette is basically just bread. A baguette is basically just French bread, but thinner. For being knocked up over whatever gas they use as painkiller stuff as work. Yeah. I can understand that. I can understand that, Imp Camper. I know when I was out for my wisdom teeth, they put me out, but they had to do some pretty extensive stuff. Alright, well, we've refreshed our fishing bait, so let's go around and talk to everybody that we need to talk to. Bubble being our first victim, I mean friend. Oh, no worries, Running Paw, no worries. We're not really doing much today, we're just kind of running the numbers until we stumble upon the credits scene. Yeah, I know, with friends like these, who needs enemies? Oh, alright, see, the problem is, I don't remember who we need to talk to and who we don't. Alright, Dean is our next victim, I mean friend. And actually, that's a lie. We're going to find someone else first, because we need to make friends with Dev. Never mind, we can't, because he's already Dean. Oh. It's hard to make friends with someone that has multiple personalities. Because whenever I want the one personality, it's not the dominant personality. And yes, victims. I will smother you with love. And you will like it, or you'll regret it. Aggressive love. Aggressive present giving is what I am all about. Whew, that's a lot of fluids, Ray. Victim theme made me think gremlin. Yeah, I am a little bit of a gremlin sometimes. But yeah, that's a lot of fluids. That's a lot of IV fluids they had to push. Oh, fine, Rainier, you're grumpy. Alright, so I might be able to talk to Luck if he didn't run away from me. Luck, come back! Luck! Where did you go? Dog, where did you go? Dog, where'd you go? Show me Luck. Fine, I'll talk to you. Alright, next event with the mayor. Good, good. But we've also got an event with Luck here. Because I should be able to do this. Beautiful! Listen, everything will be okay here. I told you, Mama, I can't go right now. You have to go before it's too late. Please, Luck, you deserve more than just a farmer. We already discussed this, Mama. There's no point talking about this again. I've made up my mind and that's that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some cows to take care of. Oh, Luck. I know what dilemma you're in, my friend. That's stubborn boy. I'm sorry you had to see that. Luck is a smart boy, so I've asked him to apply to be a scholar. His father is also aware of his talent. I'm certain he'd find that more suited to his needs. But he feels a familial obligation. My boy, he's reluctant to go because he feels a sense of responsibility to be here. Called it. So now we gotta talk to Luck. It's not over here, but that's fine. Yeah, exactly, Melina. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, that was almost me, Zalray, when I broke my wrist. There was a large part of me that did not want to admit that I had broken my wrist when it happened, but I unfortunately have enough knowledge of I unfortunately have enough knowledge of broken bones to know that, yeah, there was no way I was getting out of going to the ER that night. Alright, dog, where'd Luck go? Because I don't think he's here. Nope, not Liano. Luck, please. Oh, you're telling me he is here. Okay, so is he upstairs, maybe? He must be upstairs. And yes, he is. Yes, he is, Imp Camper, but that's the point. Makes it easier to find people when you need them. At least until I accidentally go down the wrong stairwell. Alright, I'm catching up on chat. Earthtown, guy broke his leg and ambulance came to take him to the hospital. The ambulance crashed. Oh no! Oh, that sucks, Melina. That sucks. God, what a bad day for that person. Oof. Ouch. Ouch, Bunny Fist. You can lead Crafty to a house, you just can't make her use this. Yeah, pretty much, Phone9, pretty much. Must be super wired for other people. This dog always knows where you are at all times. And hey, he's a tracking dog. He's a tracking dog. Alright, now I get to meet up at Otmar's Cafe to talk about things. Hey, over there. Hi, Luck. Sorry, I was busy earlier. Anyway, the book you gave me, it was a blast. I've almost finished reading it all. Just got a little more to go. Why didn't I attend college at the Capitol? Because I don't want to. I don't think that's actually the reason, Luck. Did Mama tell you everything? She's not good at keeping secrets. I'm not going to go to the Capitol. I don't think that's the right thing to do now. It's just, I enjoy my life as it is now, with my family and farm. I know becoming a scholar would be such a good opportunity, but taking care of those who are important in my life means more than that to me. I'm happy now. I don't think becoming a scholar will make me happier than I am today. No potion can cure what happiness cannot. That's a quote from The Principle of Life. Such a great book. Huh. Anyway, let me finish the meal before it gets cold. You know, Luck's not wrong. Luck's not wrong. Ugh, I'm stuffed. It's getting late. We better go home soon. I feel relieved after talking with you. Thank you, Crafty. Let's hang out again sometime, shall we? Yes. Up, 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 up. Friendship level unlocked! Now I can start romancing you, even though I can't. Alright, you're maxed. Otmar's maxed. Alright. I'm getting a quick stretch in. Yeah, I'm sure, Zoray. I'm sure. Oh, stretchies. Probably my guess would be a cocktail of things is what that person was on. When you're that out of it, it's usually a cocktail of things, not a single thing. I don't know if we talked to Dean today. Oh, Kringle. Go talk to Dean. No, no it wouldn't, Zelray. No, it would not. Because when you are dehydrated to that degree that they've got to put 3.5 bags of fluids in you, you are you are very into the range of hallucinating and not being coherent. That is a terrifying level of dehydration. Ugh, this is not good. Not good, not good. Oh, hello. What do you need? Oh, it's you, chemist. It's nothing. Well, I promised Helene I'd cook something for her. But the ingredient I promised, or I cook needs special ingredients. Of course it does. I don't have time to hunt those wow, I can't talk all of a sudden. Those particular ingredients down. Could you possibly collect them for me? Aww. Really? Thank you. Thank you. Please come and find me once you've got them. I'll be in your debt. And yes, words are hard. Words are hard. Alright, well, I can give you this. Have some juicy meat. Hey, you're here. I'll get started on the dish right away. Hmm. How is it, Helene? Do you like it? Well, sweetie, your cooking is, how can I say it? This is a very amusing glitch that Rainier is sitting in the chair drinking beer in the same chair that Helene is in. Yeah, I figured, Batman. I'm not that naive. That is too funny. Outstanding. Your cooking is outstanding. It is? You'll have to share the recipe with me, sweetie. Oh, of course. That is a really funny glitch. Could I cook for you again another time? Of course, sweetie pie, but not too often. But why not? Eating food this tasty, I'll put on weight in no time. You know, my clothing collection requires me to keep my weight in check. Right. That's a really funny glitch. It was an excellent meal, as I said. Write down the recipe and give it to me, okay? Okay. I've got to go now. Thanks for the treat. Alright, well, there's another friendship quest done. And we got another cooking recipe. Phew. I think that was a success. No, it's not what you think. Anyways, thank you so much for helping me out. I've realized that the better the ingredients, the better the taste will be. Very true. Oh, and here, have this. Well, mostly true. Sometimes, depending on the dish, it doesn't matter. It's a recipe I cooked for Helene. Yay! Ooh, we learned baby back ribs. Nice. And yes, oof, amour. Yeah, I agree, Zilray. Oh, that's well done. Possibly looking over. Oh, that's not fun. That's not fun, Amaryllis. But yeah, when you're that severely dehydrated, it also messes with your potassium levels, and potassium is what keeps your heart beating. So yeah, I can see how that would mess with his heart too. Yeah, being dehydrated is far more dangerous than people realize it is. Far more dangerous. Ate something bad and got heat stroke. Yup. Yeah, that's scary, Amaryllis. I know. Yeah, well, so do I. So do I, Imp Camper, but we're not going to share them in chat. We're not going to share those in chat because if you want to share disturbing medical stories, I will happily have a medical story off with you in a private conversation. Because I have seen things. I worked in a doctor's office. I have seen things that no one wants to see. Yeah, yeah. I'm not surprised, Cat Lover. I'm not surprised because yeah, low potassium is a very scary state to be in. I don't know. Did we talk to Garrett today? Pretty sure we talked to Garrett today. We've got a quest for you. Oh, Muriel, we haven't talked to you today. Guess we could try and talk to Garrett just in case. Ooh. Thank you for that follow, Shalakamorph, and welcome to the Muses. Welcome in, welcome in. Please do help yourself to the abundance of cookies, and remember, no shenanigans. Catch up on chat. Yeah, it is. It is Bunny Fist. Yeah, I am too. I am too, Amaryllis. Yeah. And oftentimes when you're not feeling good, particularly after heat stroke, Like, heat exhaustion is one thing. It can be cured, but heat stroke, you have to go to the hospital, particularly if you're getting sick, because that only dehydrates you further. Oh, nice, Batman. Nice. Yeah. That's Dr. and still occasionally overhear some exciting stuff. Well, I have worked with surgery. I have worked with surgery. So, including trauma. So, yeah. I'll put it this way. Cinder Collie and I probably can share some fun stories that no one wants to ever hear. You know, Zelray, I know there's a story behind that, and I don't want to think about it. Oh, gotcha, Bunny Fist. Gotcha, gotcha. It's all right. Trying to speedrun this game and keep up with chat is being very interesting today. Oh, I did not. I did not Amaryllis, but I will check it. Because I am going to take a stand up and stretch break soon because I have not stood up and stretched in a while. And I have a feeling that we might go a little bit over time today because I really do want to try and get married and... I really do want to try and get married today and finish things. Can I give you a present, Garrett? Yes. Have to check my friendship before I give out presents just to make sure. No, I've already become friends with you. Up, 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 up. Lord. Putting things where they shouldn't go. Did I actually ever talk to Dean, or did we just get the cutscene with him? Oh, bugger. I think we just did the cutscene with him. I don't think we actually talked to him. Probably outstory me only because I don't remember most of the ones I heard. Yeah, I do, unfortunately, remember most of the ones. I do. You're in bed, you dork. Well, I guess it is... It's only 10:30. You go to bed early, dude. Look at you and having good sleeping habits. Look at you and having good sleeping habits. Alright, so we can't talk to Dean. I just skipped all the way past who I actually wanted to talk to. So we can't talk to Dean. Who else is left? We can't talk to Dev. He is not available. We talked to Garrett. We talked to Hannah today? Probably. We can check. We're starting to run into that time period where everyone's going to be asleep, though. Yeah, I know, Batman. I will do them momentarily. I will do them momentarily. I'm trying to knock off talking to as many people as possible, but I think we've entered the time that people are in bed. So, we're just gonna go fish. We're gonna go fish for a few minutes. And slowly eke our way closer to getting that fishing rod. But yeah, I agree, that does sound painful. I've heard of worse things, though. And I'm sorry, the explanation of I tripped and fell is never the truth. And let me tell you something about ER doctors. They don't care how the injury happened. They really don't. Just be honest with them, then they can properly treat you. Like, just be honest with them so they can properly treat you. The ER doctor doesn't care. They might laugh a little bit when they're off break, and congratulations, you made an absolutely horrible, horrible job a little bit better for the day by coming in with your unusual injury. Because let me tell you, when I broke my wrist while wearing a partial fursuit, and then having to go to ER wearing said partial, I know I gave the ER a laugh that night. And as embarrassing as it was, I'm not going to complain about it because I made their day a little bit better. Because that's a tough job. That's a tough job to do. Oh, and what was the present, Batman? And it's 2 a.m. Whoops. Ah, nice, Batman, nice. Yeah, you and me both, Aurora Soul. You and me both. You and me both, my friend. Because breaking another limb is not something I want to do ever again. Alright, let's go talk to Bubble. I don't need to whistle for Bubble. I know where she is. Ah, nice, Aurora Soul, nice. I'm glad that you have the keychain, though. That's awesome. But yeah, I've been talking about getting one of those Peppermint Frosties for like 2 weeks. We've just never made the time to go to Wendy's. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Zoe. Okay, so that's that. I know I need to talk to Dean. So, Puppers. Come, Puppers. Come out of the shed, please. Thank you. I'll go ahead and feed you so you don't get grumpy with me. Yeah, I will. I will know. If you get one for me. Sure, Zero. I wouldn't come home and only bring one Frosty. I'm not that cruel. I am not that cruel. Alright, to Dean! To Dean, Puppers of Doom! Because next we're gonna go into the mayor's office. I think I'm at full friendship with you, aren't I? Yeah. Make Zero suffer. No, I'm not that mean. I mean, I am known to pick up myself a treat when I go grocery shopping, but usually it's like a beef stick or a can of soda. Uh-oh. I win again. You're cheating. There's no way you could have found me. Oh, this is the hide and seek event. You're lame. This is getting boring. I'm going home. Russo, don't be a brat. You were totally being a brat. Wait, Russo, let's play one more time. Wow, you were such a brat, Russo. Russo! Russo is definitely cheating. How do you find me every time? You probably cheated with Kips. Hi, Crafty. Can you make something for me? I want to go poof and disappear. Otherwise I'll never beat Russo at hide and seek. I don't think I can do that. You know how to make me go poof and disappear, Crafty? I do, apparently. Yay, now I'll win for sure. Just you wait, Russo. Okay, how do I do this? No! I want you to find me a person, not be fed. Oh, perfect. Alright, I can also give you a present. That'll boost your friendship quite a bit. Give you a present as well. Alright. So next is going to be Dev. I should have saved the present for him. Oh well. Hey, Puppers, come up here. Thank you. Go find me a person. I'm guessing he's in the mayor's house, probably. Or not the mayor's house, but the town hall, rather. We are not heading towards the town hall. Where is he? Okay. What? Puppers? What? Okay, Puppers, you are not... What? Hold on. I am very confuzzled right now. Where the heck did my dog think he went? Unless he's up over here. Well, there's Garrett. Talk to him. Where the heck did he go? Okay. I am not sure where he is. Did I ever play Sky Children of Light? I have not, Zelray. I have not. And I'm trying to remember, was that free on Switch or Steam? Because I know it's a free-to-play game if I'm remembering the game correctly. Where the heck is he if he's over here? Dog, you are going a place that I cannot. Free on Switch Mobile. Okay, so I am right that it's a freebie. I have not played it, though. I know I have watched, Ramia play it a couple of times, though. I just have not played it yet myself. Pretty sure I have it downloaded on my Switch. I don't know if it's currently downloaded, because I recently got a, I upgraded to an OLED. I might not have re-downloaded it. That's what got me into it, yeah. I have heard from Ramia a lot of good things about it. I just have not gotten into it yet myself. Oh, buddy. I still have so many friends to make, and we've only got a limited amount of time. I'm getting frightened, chat. I am genuinely frightened by how much we still have left to do. Now, if I would stop falling asleep out on the pier while I'm fishing, that'd be better. So, tell me more about, yeah, exactly. I'm in danger. Tell me more about, Sky Children of Light, Zelray. Because the times that I have watched Ramia play it, I've been I can talk. I've been doing other things, as usual. So I get the impression that it's kind of like a platformer game. But I'm sure that there's also more to it than that. I believe I talked to Muriel already. I have not talked to Martha today. Let's go talk to Martha. Oh my lord. This is the friend-a-thon we're doing right now. I don't know why I love that phrase so much. I'm in danger. Oh, Ralph. Dang straight my advice is working. Alright, who else? I talked to Martha, Mateo, blah blah, Mayor. I talked to Nova. Rainier. So Rainier, okay, we still got a bunch of people to talk to today. Oh my god. Alright. This is the endgame slog for sure. And this is all my fault too. Had we spent more time actually talking to villagers over the course of the game, I wouldn't be doing this right now. But we do know that we're getting close to the last fishing rod. Oh, he's playing flute. That's awesome. I guess I've already talked to him today. Boo. Anyone seen a pocket watch that was left somewhere? It's really important to my husband. If you happen to see it, please drop it off at my place. Interesting. Interesting. Where is the mayor's house? All the way down there. Oh. Maybe in the future. Alright, Kringle. Who haven't we talked to yet today? I believe I talked to Luck already. Did I talk to Luck? I don't know. I'm losing track of who we have and who we haven't talking to. There we go. Rue! So early enough in the day that Rue should be awake. And then after Rue, we'll go talk to Cecilia. in Russo, hopefully. Also, Rue must be older than I think she is, because she's a marriage candidate. Because I thought Rue was like 12 or 13. She must be older if she's a marriage candidate. Puppers. Alright, so we talked to Rue. Russo is next. So how is everyone out there in Chatlandia? How is everyone out there in Chatlandia where we do a nothing but narrative kind of day? And I'm basically skipping the quest text at this point. To start off not knowing anything, and the story solely focuses you 3D run and jump platforms. Turn to the star. Okay, Final Fantasy 14. That's a part of the cycle. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Zelray. Yeah, that does sound like something I'd like. Add to the vast list of games that I want to play. Oh, okay. He's probably up here then. Yep. Alright, and I saw a Zhao outside, so that's good. Alright, puppers. Who's next? Who's next? Who else can I smother with love today? I think Victor is already at peak happiness. Pretty sure he is. That makes sense that he's in his house. Hi. Oh, Zhao. Unfortunately, you are not. You are not my marriage candidate today. I wanted to see, though. Yeah, Victor's at full happiness. Okay. I think that's it. I think we have talked to everyone we can today. The only other thing I could do... Oh, I didn't talk to Dev, but he's probably not available anymore. He's probably already turned into Dan. No, he hasn't! Well, that's unusual. Usually he turns into Dan at night. He's still Dev. Huh. Alrighty-dighty. I now have Simpsons on the brain. You're leading me at no. See, I think he's just not in town on Wednesdays, which is weird. Yeah, he just must not be available on Wednesdays, which is very odd. Well, whatever, I guess I can't talk to him today. Which is fine and the dandiest. We'll just fish. Now remember, Crafty, don't fish too long, otherwise you will fall asleep. And the nice thing is I can do this part one-handed so I can eat my muffin. Oh, that must be fun, Batman. Which I'm going to torture you all with at some point, chat, is I realize I have... This is why I need to update the list of games that I have. Because I forgot that I have Lawn Mowing Sim. I torture you all with a session of Lawnmower Sim. And that's true, Herbicide does work, which is nice. I'm in danger as Otto drives the bus off a cliff. You know, Otto is one of my favorite characters in The Simpsons. Which is funny, because out of all the characters in The Simpsons, he seems like the most realistic character. Minus, like, some of the one-shots. He actually reminds me a lot of a bus driver I had growing up. He was a substitute bus driver, but by goodness was he ever the best substitute bus driver. He had a very gentle hand with the discipline on his bus. And it was funny, actually. He had a gentle hand with discipline on the bus he drove, and yet his bus was the most well behaved. I wonder why. I wonder why. We had just, oh my lord, we had the worst bus driver growing up. We had the absolute worst bus driver growing up. I do not know why this lady was a bus driver because she obviously hated children. This woman did not like kids, and she was a bus driver. I just remember that she wouldn't let us open the windows on the bus. And the bus had no air conditioning, so in summer it was swelteringly hot. But you were not allowed to open the windows on the bus at all. Like, period. The windows must always be shut. She would always have the not exactly religious radio station on, but the one that was as close to a religious radio station as you could get. And you weren't allowed to talk. Like, if you got above the volume required to talk to the person sitting next to you on the bus, you would get disciplined. Like, you would think that she belonged in, like, a Catholic school or something, to be honest. She was so strict. She was so ridiculously strict, and for no reason. Like, I don't know if she just had, like, a bad experience or something, but she was not a nice lady at all. Yeah. Well, we didn't have a choice. We didn't have a choice, though, Ray. Because I grew up literally in the middle of a cornfield. So taking a bus was the only viable way to get to school because I was also a latchkey kid. And it's 2 a.m. Guess who forgot to pay attention to what time it is?